Hey everybody, so today I'm reviewing Prestigious Pyrotechnics ice fountains. Now, ice fountains are indoor category F1 fireworks that you've probably seen at one time or another on top of a birthday cake. You can pick up generic ice fountains in your local supermarket, but I was given a pack of Prestigious Pyrotechnics ice fountains, and so I thought it'd be interesting to see how these compare to the ones you can get in a supermarket. The first thing I noticed is that there's not a lot of difference in the physical size of the ice fountains. The Prestigious ones are just a couple of millimetres shorter in overall length than the supermarket ones, but then that includes the plastic spike. If you ignore the length of the spikes, the main body of the Prestigious ones are actually a few millimetres longer. The other difference I immediately noted was the NEC, or net explosive content of each. The supermarket ice fountains each contained 4.3 grams of powder, whereas the Prestigious ones contain 5.5 grams of powder. So will the extra 1.2 grams of powder make much of a difference? Let's put them to the test and see. So on the left side of your screen will be the ice fountain from the supermarket, and on the right side will be the ice fountain from Prestigious. I didn't have enough hands to light both simultaneously, so I'll put a clock on both sides of the screen to monitor the duration of each. Okay, lights out, away we go. The most obvious observation is that the ice fountains from Prestigious lasted nearly 10 seconds longer than their supermarket rivals. A few other interesting observations though as well. The Prestigious fountains were actually far easier to light, and I did test this a couple of times just to check. The effect height was also a lot more consistent in the Prestigious fountains too. Okay, the supermarket ones did reach slightly higher, but they did take a while to get to that height, whereas the Prestigious ones reached a good height very quickly and then stayed at that consistent height throughout. That consistency is probably helped by a slightly larger bore size in the Prestigious ice fountains too. Now, on the outer packaging of Prestigious ice fountains, they make a bit of a thing about them being smokeless, which they are, but to be honest, so are the ice fountains you get from a supermarket, and in my testing I couldn't see any smoke from either product. Now let's look at the cost. A pack of 3 supermarket ice fountains, and these exact ones are available from both Sainsbury's and Tesco's. These set me back £2.50, which works out at just over 83 pence per fountain. A pack of 4 ice fountains from Prestigious cost £3, so that's 75 pence per fountain, or 8 pence cheaper than the supermarket ones. But let's be honest, when you're buying ice fountains, I think probably the most important factor for most people will be their duration. You don't want to light one on top of a cake in the kitchen, and then by the time you carry that cake through to where the party's at, the ice fountain's already finished. So for me, Prestigious ice fountains not only work out a little bit cheaper, but will also give you that extra 10 seconds of fountain too. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more firework content and reviews.